This question is giving us three equations and three unknowns, and we want to show that it is inconsistent by using matrices with row operations, also known as Gaussian elimination. So the first thing I have to do is to rewrite this as an augmented matrix. So first row, 1, 4, 3, 7. That means 1x plus 4y plus 3z is 7. Second row, 2 minus 1, 2. 17 again means 2x minus 1y plus 2z is 17. And lastly, 3, 3, 5, 2. So that is our augmented matrix. Now, what is our strategy? What is our game? We want a 1 in the upper left-hand corner. We're lucky, there already is a 1. And then we use that 1 called a pivot to put a 0 underneath that 1 and a 0 also underneath in the third row. That's the first part of the process that we need to use. So my pivot here is 1, which is good. I need to turn the 2 into a 0. How do I turn the 2 into a 0? Well, I've got to add -2. So multiply the first row by -2, and I'm going to say row 2 is -2 times row 1 plus row 2. -2 times row 1, -2, -8, -6, -14. Add that to row 2, 2, -1, 2, 17. And what is my result? 2 minus 2 is 0, -8 and -1 is -9, -6 and 2 is -4. -14 plus 17 is +3. This becomes my new row 2. So we will create the matrix again. Row 1 hasn't changed. Row 1 is still 1, 4, 3, 7. Row 2 is now 0, -9, -4, +3. Third row, we're going to change now. Again, we see our process, 1 in the top corner and then 0 beneath, 0 beneath. I need to use this 1 to turn that 3 into a 0. What do I need to add to 3 to get rid of it? I need to add -3. Multiply the first row by -3. So my new row 3 will be -3 times row 1 plus row 3. What's -3 times row 1? -3 times 1 is -3. -3 times 4 is -12. -3 times 3 is -9. -3 times 7 is -21. Add that to the old row 3, 3, 3, 5, 2. And what do I get? -3 and 3 is 0. -12 and 3 is -9. -9 and 5 is -4. -21 and 2 is -19. And to that I say, that becomes my new row 3. So we're going to go ahead and create this matrix with 0, -9, -4, -19 as the new row 3. So what do we get? Row 1 stays the same as the last line. We have 1, 4, 3, 7. Row 2 stays the same as last time, 0, -9, -4, 3. Row 3 has now changed to 0, -9, -4, -19. Okay, well, what do I need to do next? Let's go back and look at our guide. Okay, we needed to have a 1, a 0, a 0. Then we come up here and make a new 1. This will be our new pivot. Right now, that's a -9. I would like that to be a 1. So to get that, I divide. My new row 2 is the old row 2 divided by -9. 0 divided by -9 is 0. -9 divided by -9 is 1. -4 divided by -9 is 4/9. 3 divided by -9, -3/9, or -1/3. So yes, I'm sad to say this strategy does require us to work with fractions. That now is my new row 2. So row 1 and row 3 are the same. Row 2 has changed. So where are we now? Row 1 is 1, 4, 3, 7. Row 2 is 0, 1, 4 ninths, negative 1/3, and row 3 is 0, negative 9, negative 4, negative 19. So I have to use this pivot now. This is my new pivot, and I want to get a 0 underneath. That's my preferred process, is pivot and then go below. So how do I use this 1 to get rid of a negative 9? I have to add positive 9, so multiply this row by 9. So my new row 3 is 9 times row 2 plus row 3. Well, that's going to require some fraction work. 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 4 ninths is 4. 9 times negative 1/3, what is that? In case you want to see. 9 times negative 1/3 gives us negative 3. So this is a good problem to have the calculator handy. And then we're going to add the old row 3, which is 0, negative 9, negative 4, negative 19. Now what happens? 0 plus 0 is 0. 9 minus 9 is 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. Negative 3 minus 19 is negative 22. This is my new row 3. So let's create the matrix. Row 1, 1, 4, 3, 7. Row 2, 0, 1, 4 ninths, negative 1/3. Row 3, 0, 0, 0, negative 22. What you have to remember is the first column is X, second column is Y, third column is Z. So the first row is an equation. It's the same equation we started with, 1X plus 4Y plus 3Z equals 7. If I use Gaussian elimination this way, just going below, the first equation rarely changes. Second equation, 0x, so I don't need that, plus 1y, plus 4 ninths z equals negative 1/3. Okay, 0x plus 0y plus 0z, let me write that down for emphasis. 0x plus 0y plus 0z equals negative 22. If that's the case, what do we conclude? 0 equals negative 22. Does 0 equal negative 22? That is ridiculous. So that tells us that there is no solution, which means, of course, that the system is inconsistent. So we have 3 planes. They do not intersect in a single point.